Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be showing you guys how I got these nails. But before I get right into this video, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification button so you are notified whenever I post, and also give this video a thumbs up if you like it and if you want to see more DIY videos. Okay,
bitch, fuck, gotta make a real bitch, fuck, gotta make a real bitch, fuck, gotta make a real bitch, give a fuck, gotta make a real bitch, fuck, gotta make a fuck, gotta make a fuck, gotta make it clap like he got the right, make it got the.
Okay, so I want to start out by saying I am not a professional. I cannot do nails for any reason at all. I just can't. This is just a little DIY of, for people that want to get some nails done but don't really have the money to like do the, the long tips or whatever. Well, I didn't do them really long. I did them like medium length, but it's just a little DIY. Okay, so this is the Salon. It's just a Kiss Salon dip nail kit, and this kit pretty much came with everything inside, pretty much. So I am just opening the kit right now. Also, I bought this, it's like an acrylic dip pretty much, but I bought this pink one. I also cut my nail, well, my hand while I was doing this, but whatever. I bought a pink one just because I was not going to do like nail polish over the nails. You have some people that did it, but I didn't want to do that because, again, I can't do nails, so I know the nail polish would not have went on as smooth as I wanted it to. So I bought the pink acrylic powder, which, the dip powder, so I was able to do pink instead and not have to like paint it over, because realistically I would have did like a pink nail polish. Okay, so in the kit comes the powder, the dip powder, which is the white. Again, I bought the pink. It came with this activator. It came with this brush on gel, which is pretty much a glue. That sponge is to like brush away all the excess powder, and obviously they gave you two brushes just in case the other brushes for the activator and the brush on gel dries up. These are the nails. It came with clear and white. I used the clear ones, and then that is that thing inside of it. It's where you put the powder to dip your finger inside, and obviously they sent a buffer. The buffer wasn't as strong, but I made it work. I didn't have anything else because obviously I don't do nails. But yeah, and this is pretty much the instruction sheet. Guys, please to read the instruction sheets while you're doing it. That's the only way I could have did this. If this instruction sheet wasn't there, I have no idea what I would have done. Okay, so let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so what I started out with, I started out by sizing all the nails on my fingers to see what size goes on which finger, and as soon as I found the size, I tried to find both sizes. So for example, under the bottom part they have like the number 5, number 6, number 7. So if number 7 fit on the thumb, obviously it's gonna on my left thumb, obviously it's gonna fit on my right. So I just find both thumb nails. Same for the index, same for the middle, same for the ring, and same for the little finger. Okay, so what I am doing now is I'm pretty much just cutting off the extra pieces on the side because the nails were pretty boxy. They're pretty square. I don't normally do square nails, so I was trying to shape them before I put them on because I know it would have probably been hard for me to shape them on my hand because, again, I'm not a professional nail tech. I don't do this for a living. This is my first time trying something like this. I always just go to my nail salon to get my nails done. So I was trying to save me, some energy and time by cutting off or pretty much shaping it beforehand, so that way they're already shaped when I'm when I attached them to my fingers. And then the only thing that I had to do pretty much was just to buff them down, and that's it. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is pretty much just, move all the stuff out the way because I wanted a space to use. And guys, you do see the instruction paper right beside me because every 2 seconds I had to be looking back because I was just like, what am I doing? Am I doing this right? You have to read the instructions paper. You have to read the instruction paper. You have to. Okay, so right now I'm just using the cuticle tip stick. Yeah, the cuticle stick to push back my cuticles because that's what it said on the paper. And again, I am following every single step that the paper told me to follow. I did not skip over anything because again, I'm not a professional, so I tried my best to, you know, follow the instructions paper. Right here, it didn't tell you to do that. I just did that because I saw, I always see my nail tech doing that. So I just wanted to like buff my nails beforehand. Also, I was trying to use that nail glue, but then I didn't realize that the brush on gel was actually a glue. So never mind that. So now I am just adding the brush on gel, which is pretty much the glue, to apply the nails on my fingers. And by following the instruction sheet, it said apply brush on gel to back of nail tip in well area, which is the area that adheres to natural nail. So you will see that there's like a thin little area on, I don't know if that's the tip or the back of the nail, but that's where you put the glue. Also, guys, please to start with your right hand if that is your dominant hand, or your left if your left is your dominant hand. But you want to put the nails on the strongest hand first because that is the hardest, and you probably won't be able to work with your least dominant hand to put it on, the strongest hand. Also, if you saw that I went in with the alcohol, it was just because I was trying to figure out why this glue was not sticking, because at first it just wouldn't stick. Like I was trying the I was trying the little finger, didn't work. So then I went in with my ring finger, and for some reason it was just wasn't stick. But then I realized that you have to make the glue dry a little bit first, and then you try to put it on again. Like for example, you see how I stopped putting on the little finger for a second, left it, and then when I tried again, it dried. So what you have to do is wait for the glue to dry. You have to hold it down on your fingers, and then the glue will set. That I didn't know. So at first I was just like, why is it coming off? Why is it coming off? You have to literally hold the brush on gel down for it to you have to hold it until it's set, and then you could let it go, because if not, it won't stick on. It was just trial and error. So I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna do my my left hand off camera. So I didn't do it off camera. I did recorded it, but just to skip time, I'm going to do it off camera. Okay. Okay, so now all my nails are on, and what the instruction paper said to do now is to buff down my nails and shape them. But again, I already did the shaping from before, which was when I cut off, the ends and whatnot. So now I don't really have to do much shaping. All I have to do is just buff down all the nail sides and the nail beds, so that way they are melted to my natural nails. So that's literally all I'm doing right now. I'm just shaping it, and this is the exact speed that I went in. I didn't too rush it because, again, I'm not a professional, and two, this is my right hand and I'm using my left to do it. So this was the most challenging of all, because my left hand is not so dominant, like it's not my dominant hand. So that's why it was kind of hard for me to do this side, but I tried, okay? But I'm just gonna, buff it down, and then I'll get back to you guys. And guys, that is the shape that I did. The shape came out nice though. It came out nice. Mostly the right-handed shape, but it came out okay still. For like the first time trying this, it came out okay. Next time I'm probably going to do it a little bit longer, but whatever. So now I'm just gonna buff down my nails, shape them, so I can get to the real part that you guys actually want to see. Okay, so now for the real deal. I just wiped off my fingers with some alcohol and kind of used the pink part to smooth it down and whatnot. So, time to get this thing cracking, okay? So what I did was I poured the powder inside this container right here, and I was trying to make sure you guys were seeing what I'm doing, but yeah, I poured the powder inside this container, and I pretty much poured every single thing in it. I poured everything in it, and then I used the brush on gel on my fingers and then dipped it in it, allowed it to stay for like 3 seconds, tapped off the excess, and I left it on. Didn't do anything because after you're going to have to brush it off, but I didn't brush it off yet. I tried to do all my 5 fingers first before brushing it off. Also guys, please try to not get your brush on gel on your cuticles, because wherever you put that brush on gel, that's where the acrylic or the powder is going to stick. And for some reason I could not do the right hand neatly as the left, because again, my right hand is my dominant hand. So it came a little bit over the cuticle, but I tried my best to not put it on, my cuticle area, but it's gonna go on it same way, just because again, it's not, my left hand was doing it, so whatever. So I'm just doing it with my left hand right now. And then also guys, the sponge that's inside the kit is used to brush off the excess powder from after like dipping your nails inside the the powder. But guys, honestly, it didn't turn out bad still. It didn't. And I got this kit for $12, literally. So I did a full set for $12. I just want to see how long they're gonna last, but it was cute. Okay, it was a cute little savings, cute little sale, but not so sale. And then right here you can see me using the sponge, just brushing off the excess powder. Okay, so this is how it's looking after I did only one dip. It didn't tell you how many dips you can do, but the amount of dips you do, the more thicker. It depends on the thickness that you like. The first dip that I did, the first round of dips that I did wasn't, like, it was very thin, so I wanted to do a second dip. So right now I'm just brushing off the the excess powder, but then I went back in and I did the same thing over again. Brushed on the gel, dipped it inside, waited for like 5 seconds, left it on, and then after I finished one hand, that's when I brushed off the excess. Okay, so this is how they're looking right now. That's before I did any filing, buffing, none of that. They weren't bad. Okay, they weren't bad. Now I'm just putting all this away because I am done with the powder and everything. Now I'm just going to apply. Now I'm just going to buff it down, smooth it down, and then I'm going to apply the activator. all I was doing right here was just wiping off the extra dust from my, the nail. And then this is the activator, and all I did was just apply the activator on all my fingers. And that was it. Nothing else, nothing too extra. Like, in no time, I had some decent nails. You know, it's not the nails that I normally do, but, you know, it works. It works if you just don't want to, you know, spend your money on nails. You just want to feel something, or you just want a little length and you don't really care about the style. You can definitely do this. Like, honestly, guys, it was worth it. It was worth it. If I knew how to really shape and knew how to really do nails, it would have came out way better. But for a first time thing, it was good. It was good. And right here, I'm just adding some oils to my cuticles to get it, you know, not so dusty but moist. But honestly, guys, they came out cute. Okay, they were okay. They weren't bad. They were okay. These are the ending result. Okay. And also, guys, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please to give it a thumbs up. Leave all your comments down below of what you think. Let me know if you're going to try this out, and if you do, you know my Instagram, so you could always just send me a DM of pictures of, you know, or videos of how you did them. Okay, see you guys in my next one.
Make it carry, make it clap like you got it right. Make it got it right, make it got it right. Make it carry, make it clap, got it right. Make it got it right, make it got it right. Make it carry, make it clap.